Hello again, and welcome back to Greatest Good Tarot. I hope you're doing well and at least trying to keep out of mischief. This is a current events reading concerning Scottish future, Scottish referendums, and independence and stuff like that. And it was recommended and submitted by one of our subscribers, Andrew. Can you tell it's a recent one? A recent recommendation. Because I've remembered to write down their name as well. So thank you very much indeed for your suggestion, Andrew. And please remember, everybody can suggest down below current events that they want me to do readings on. If you're new here, we do current events like this, which is to see what's going on energetically so that we don't have to be burdened by it. We can just see it from afar and go, okay, fair enough. We also do timeless collective readings where we can work on our personal growth. And this weekend, we'll be doing prediction readings just for the fun of it, because I got a new deck and I was like, oh, go on then, let's see what happens. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please click that subscribe button. If you enjoy this reading, because I don't know where it's going yet, like you, we'll discover it together, then please click that like button and thummy, that'd be gorgeous. And put your comments down below, your thoughts from the reading as well, and that kind of stuff. That'd be brilliant. So then, I think I'm going to do this in two parts. First is the future of Scotland, and then we'll just for the clickbait and all that kind of jazz, we'll do the Scottish independence afterwards, okay? Or at the end, okay? So here we go. So Scotland's future, please. Can we have a reading about Scotland's future, please, for the greatest good for all concerned? Thank you. Always be appreciative. And I very much love receiving suggestions from around the UK as well, because certain things may be going on in certain areas of the UK. It's not being reported elsewhere. So it's lovely to hear like the suggestion about the public health bill in Northern Ireland. That was awesome. I'm going to be doing a Welsh Assembly reading shortly as well, hopefully tomorrow maybe. It's, oh wow, happy. Oh, brilliant. Balance, justice, gorgeous. Ace of Cups. The love of it, the compassion of it, the awesomeness of it. Page of Matches. Flirting with ideas. That's my kind of Googling card. The kind of exploring options and ideas and stuff like that. But that's beautiful start. What a great start. Emperor. The authority there. Four of Matches, happy home, 1111. Make a wish, harmony, that kind of thing. Very, very nice. Queen of Cups, much more comfortable with themselves. Queen of Cups is the one in charge for me for the cups. So it's nice, calm, relaxed, easygoing. I want to find out who this emperor is. That seems interesting. There's also worry, though. Because they don't know what their priorities are right now. And because they're worried and are heartbroken and stuff like that. It feels as if whomever this emperor was or is have kind of like taken them down a certain creek without a paddle. And now there's this worry and concern and kind of like trying to work out where do we go from here, that kind of thing. This doesn't feel like Starmer. I think it's more kind of the elite class, if you get me. It doesn't feel really like Starmer to a certain extent. It feels more like, I want to like say salmon and sturgeon and that kind of thing. The people whom kind of push down this opportunity that like you could do this and you can do this and you can do this and good. And this doesn't feel like, just to be absolutely clear, this does not feel like the independence question. This feels more local politics. Kind of, we've taken control back, but as an example that I know of, okay, but the school education system is crap. It's what the hell are you doing to our young people? That I know of, the NHS is a bit a bit dodgy, bit this, that, and the other needs work. That kind of thing. It's like you said we could do this and it would work, but like looking at the results, you could. You may have noticed by my accent, I'm just trying to be very fair about this. However, it feels as if you can't keep blaming Westminster. You can't keep blaming, like being the little guy, saying it's their fault. They're holding you back. This, that, and the other. Does that make? I hope that resonates and makes sense. It's like the dream hasn't manifested, and that's why there is this worry, there is this concern, there is this. Once there was optimism and really exciting and energetic and that kind of stuff, and now it's like, now what? 9 of matches, overarching energy, persevering, kind of the wounded warrior, kind of pushing through. It's almost, I want to say that little download that just came from there is like you're no better than those guys. The Emperor. It's that kind of you're no better. You're just as bad. That kind of energy. 10 of buttons, underlying energy. Realizing what true value is. What, like the worth of the country, the worth of the people, the true value. I don't think this is monetarily. This is more kind of. It's not even standing up for ourselves. It's more about kind of building back the community and trying to work out a way to kind of really value what you've got going on up there. Not a tick box exercise. The image I've just got, and I don't want to piss on anybody's parade, but the image I just got, I think I saw it from. What's the episode? It was on YouTube. Kind of fully charged. Is it full charge? Fully charged? Robert Llewellyn, who plays Crichton in Red Dwarf, his YouTube channel. Fully charged? I'm sure it's called Fully. Him and his team went to, I think I want to say this video is quite a way back. Went to Glasgow. And was talking about kind of the car park systems over there, where they've got solar panels everywhere and like the charging stations that are solar powered and that kind of thing. And when I looked at it, and I mean this with love and affection because I do like Scotland a lot, not as much as I like Northern Ireland, but it's up there. It's up there, my darlings. It's up there. How to win friends and influence people. But the point is that when I watched it, and I was thinking to myself, Scotland is the most beautiful country in the world. That's it. It's the most beautiful country in the world. Everyone's pissed off because they can't see it, because they're fogged in 98% of the time. So it's like, with love and affection. So don't forget to click that like button. But it's the point. It's like, so what a solar panel, like wind turbines, I can understand to like charge the ports and stuff like that. Solar panel seemed a bit kind of, and I'm sure it was in Glasgow because I was like, really? But it got the credits and it got the funding and it got that kind of stuff. And it's that kind of, you kind of sailed us down a creek without a paddle, and it's like you promised too much. You overpromised, you underdelivered. It's just, we believed you, but now it's like, where are we now? Okay. And especially the last week or so, where they're no longer doing North Sea oil and gas and all that crap. And I believe everybody's based in Aberdeen, off the top of my head, I believe so. And supposedly GB Energy, or whatever the swear word it's going to be called, is going to be now, oh yeah, we're gonna have a thing that doesn't create anything and doesn't really supposedly do anything, but we'll base it in Aberdeen because you're going to lose thousands of jobs, but we'll top it up with, a couple of jobs, a handful of jobs. It's like it's the short end of the stick. You know what I mean? It's just like that's unfair. It's unfair. Anyway, I'll get off my high horse. I'm getting off my soapbox. It's all right. So, Scottish independence. Scottish independence. Can we have a reading about Scottish independence, please? So, it's kind of finishing this, the future, until we find out for Scotland's kind of priorities. Yeah. And kind of, I want to say stand up for yourself, but finding leaders that genuinely kind of believe in what you can achieve, you know? Because the SNP, like I said, they've promised the world, but after what, 14 years, 12 years, something like that, everything, all systems have gone to pot. They're obsessed with independence. The one person, I'm only going to mention her, one, because she popped into my head, but also she just, it's the sort of representation that I think Scotland deserves. Is the lady, the lesbian lady who was, I can't remember her name now. Bugging me now. She's got that little kind of like short lady, she seemed, and she was head of the Conservatives. She seemed to come across as somebody who was genuine. Another one, bless his soul, I always admired was Charles Kennedy. I always paid attention when he talked. I don't sometimes I never agreed with him, sort of thing, but he was that sort of person that I genuinely, I'll listen to him. He's a good lad. He seems very genuine. Let's listen to what he's got to say. Is that sort of person, you know? Screw like party, political, kind of what colour you're at. I don't care about any of that. But I do care about listening to people who are genuine. And it's going to bug me who that, the old, type it down below. I'm making myself look like a tit right now. Just put her name down below. It'd be lovely. But it's that sort of person that I think you need. Not just generally kind of standing up for, we need to separate ourselves and blah, 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 or we need to be this, that, and the other, blah, 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 but genuinely want to invest in the people and genuinely want to sing the praises of the country. Do you see what I'm saying? It's slightly different. Six of Cups, tradition, light-hearted, playful, going back to a more of a childlike kind of, yeah. Five of Swords, this is that, the loss, the worry, the feeling like you've lost out. King of Pentacles, I want to come back to him. The energy on that one is a bit, not dodgy, but needs to take a bit of time, I think. Page of Pentacles, thinking about planting this seed somewhere, you know, where do we, this is the decision about, do we want to be in the EU, do we want to be in the UK, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune, upright. Eight of Pentacles, putting the work in. Yes, Ten of Pentacles, beautiful. So it feels to me is that the value and wealth here, not necessarily money as such, but it's the value, I think, in working with people, working together as a community, is key here. Wheel of Fortune is upright. But we're very aware as we're doing this, the Five of Swords is just like staring at me, kind of like we've been hoodwinked before kind of thing. Six of Wands. Oh, beautiful. Celebrations, victory, success. Three of Pentacles, foundations, where we're going to do. Nine of Swords. Oh. That was going so well. Ten of Cups. Oh, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. World card, new cycle, rebirth, new cycle, triumphant, harmonious, that kind of thing, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. This is telling me that this Pentacles, the King of Pentacles guy, is going to propose a third option. Whomever this person is going to suggest a third way of doing things. Because it's almost as if we've had all this success and then it's kind of fallen apart in some respects, but like S&P kind of stuff, right? And I feel as if the success here is the new foundations, a new way of doing things with the Scottish Parliament, Holyrood. That's what it feels like here, putting the work in and actually demonstrating the value, the wealth of Scotland first. I think until that happens, then it's not going to go anywhere. The success will come when it is genuinely demonstrated that schools run better without England. The health service runs better than England. The postal service runs better. You know what I mean? It's like this because at the moment, and the current thing here with the Five of Swords is until it's like we see you now. Yeah, we see it. It's like the only thing the S&P, because obviously they were the main party and still are with the independence malarkey, until they prove themselves genuinely and put the work in to get the value out, the wins, local wins, community wins, people like leveling up, things happening, showing that it can be achieved. Do you see what I mean? Until that happens, it's just not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere. No one is going to break the mold until that happens. So yeah, it's So as we finish off here, truth, knowledge, and wisdom for this spread, please. Truth, knowledge, and wisdom for this spread, please. Okay, so imagination, coach, knowledge, wisdom, imagination, dreaming, thinking outside the box, yeah, thinking of opportunities, that kind of stuff. Plan, exactly. Until the plan is like the schedule, the plotting, planning, scheming, the management of it, the working of it, proving it can succeed. I think the biggest issue that was and will be until this happens is the S&P for what, 10, 12, whatever, how many long years it was, constantly said, like I've said before, it's England's fault. England is holding us back. Yeah, we're the little guy, but they're holding us back. Making issues for us. ... But the proof was in the pudding. It's like the NHS is worse off. The school system is the worst in the UK, I think, or second worst in the UK. You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. Things that they have control over, they didn't win on. Yeah. And I think until that happened, the proof in the pudding, like we can do this without, that's when it will happen. Calm card again. No way. The simplicity of it. But unfortunately, I think going back to the Emperor card on the other reading, like the salmon and the sturgeon and those ilk, that elite bunny flops, those lot, it's almost as if they didn't want to put the work in. They'll put the work in after they've left. Instead of proving the point to then leave, we can do it better without, so we've done it better without, so we can continue doing better without. Do you see what I'm saying? It's that kind of thing. Stubbornness. They won't listen. They will not listen. And apology. No way. Guilt. It's kind of like a guilt. They need to have the apology. They need to apologize for screwing it up. It was kind of like a once in a lifetime kind of scenario. Will the question go away? No. The genie's out the bottle. It's going to keep coming up, right? However, is it going to happen until they prove themselves? No. So up until then, it's a complete waste of time, effort, money, everyone's time, all that jazz. But it's like they want it the wrong way round. They want to do it the wrong way around, and that's why it's the stubbornness, the stamping of the foot. We'll be better once we're independent. Prove you can be better now, to then leap. Yeah. Introvert, separate. Oh, that one's come out as well. Death card. So it's one of those situations where it's just not going to happen. Everyone's going to be separate on separate pages until you prove you can. You see what I mean? And the death card is it's dead in the water until this different approach happens, which would be successful. But it's just, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why they won't. You know. But I hope that resonates for you, Andrew, and everybody else that watched. I hope this was interesting for you. As a reminder, please suggest more current events, especially from local areas around the UK. I'm finding it really difficult. I've always found it really difficult. That's just something entirely different. But I mean, I find it, because all websites are now separate, different countries. It's very difficult, especially in the UK. It's very difficult to find what's actually going on in our different parts of the world. It's almost as if it's purposefully kept separate. So if you've got anything that's more local in Wales and Northern Ireland, Scotland, North England, wherever, please put it down below as well. Feel free. It doesn't have to be a national thing. It'd be very interesting to find out other things and help. But until next time, where we do this crazy shenanigans all over again, take care. Look after yourself. Be well. And thank you for your company. Speak to you soon. Ta-ra.